Okay, guys, it's Matea back with another video, and I think I finally got it so you guys can see a little bit clearer. But I was gonna go ahead and do a full face of makeup with you guys, just to kind of use some of the new products that I got and test out some new techniques, I guess, or one new technique that I have learned about just yesterday. So let's get into it. My last video was like 30 minutes long, and I don't think you guys want to see that long of a video normally. And this should not take that long. But first, for my primer, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer, and it smells like watermelon. I did not wash my face this morning because I got up and my parents were ready to leave, and I made like the split-second decision to go with them today to run their errands, and that's how I ended up doing an Ulta haul today. So that being said, I just kind of rinsed my face with micellar water, and we're gonna just do this. Okay, my skin is naturally oily, so it should not be dry in the least. So I did about 1.5 pumps of this primer. Oh, it smells so good. 1.5 pumps is usually what I use. It's sticky, but you can still spread it pretty easily, which I like. I have very oily skin, so I need stickiness, I need matte, I need oil control, because by the end of the night, I actually don't know what time it is. It's after 5 o'clock for sure. Um, right now. So, but by the end of the night, when I take this off, I'm sure it will start getting a little bit oily at least, if not more than a little bit. So the hack that I saw was from Jazz. Her channel is Juicy Jazz, I believe. And I was watching one of her videos last night, and I do not remember which one it was. I'm so sorry. But whatever it was, she was talking. Oh, it was her Essence, her full face of Essence makeup, I believe. And I'm pretty sure it was that one where she was talking about using a brush for her powders. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. She was using an Essence foundation, but I'm going to use this one because I don't have that one. But I'm going to use this Eco Tools brush. So I'm going to just apply it here, because sometimes when I do powder foundations like this one, like at first when I tried it, I didn't like it really because it just, I don't know, it just looked cakey, you guys. And so I didn't really like it because I need matte coverage, but I don't want to look like I'm caked up or anything. Especially since I don't wear like a lot of foundation. I usually don't layer it unless I need to like cover some acne or whatever. Um, so yeah, at first I didn't like this, but I tested this out with a brush last night and I really liked it. I liked how it looked, so I'm gonna do it again today to show you guys. I really need to find my little selfie light to give me a touch more light so you guys can actually see more than just my big nose poking through here. Um, I'm gonna try. I have like, I know you guys can see I have some acne here, so I'm gonna try to cover that up. And most of, I have a little bit of acne, but most of the rest of my discoloration is because of um, hyperpigmentation from the acne scars that it's left behind. So, and that's usually on my cheeks. I have a little bit of acne on my forehead too, but for the most part, most of my discoloration is from acne, from old acne. Even though I was very careful not to pick at it or mess with it, and just treat it with what I know works, it still likes to leave scarring. So thank you, acne. But that's what that is. So my base is done. It doesn't look cakey to me. And it did not look cakey when I tried it out last night either. So I'm happy with that. Okay, where is my concealer? There it is. Okay, for concealer, I am using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Beige. Okay, why am I so far over? Okay, I am almost out of this concealer, and I do have a backup because I love it so much. The other camo concealer, like the original, was too drying. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. I forgot my sponge. I usually would blend this in with a sponge, but I may just decide to use the brush because I feel lazy after my day out today. Um, Spending a lot of time out at the mall, um, going to Ulta and Target and Lowe's because my parents need a new washer and dryer. So Lowe's, um, they went to Costco while I shopped around in Ulta, and we had lunch in the mall food court, that kind of thing. And then we went to Dayton Days, which is a local thing that my town does, where like local vendors just come out and display all their crafts. There's food. It's just a really big thing. And I hadn't been to Dayton Days in a long time, like years actually. And we went kind of at the tail end of the day. This is the wrong brush to be using for this, but that's okay because we're being lazy today. Yeah, so it was fun. We just got our exercise in, walked around, looked at everything, um, and then went home. Smelled the cow manure that is inevitably there. Dayton is a farming town. For any of you guys watching that might not live near here, that is our farming community. Um, a lot of Mennonite families live there, and they're farmers. So there were some Mennonite vendors, and then other vendors, like just so many crafters making everything under the sun that you could think of. What I'm trying to think. I already have a brow gel in. It's a clear one from e.l.f. The Brow Lift that I tried on in my previous video that I just posted. I'm gonna go in with blush for right now. What I usually do is I put on my eyeshadow primer. This is the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish shadow primer, and I have to use an eyeshadow primer or else it'll just slick off my eyelids in a matter of like hours because my eyelids are so oily. And I don't know why. I don't understand it, guys. But y'all are probably like, that's too much information. Well, you're welcome. Um, but I have to use an eyeshadow primer. And I really like this one. I haven't tried too many. I've tried one other one that I know of, and it was too slippery for me. Like it didn't hold as well as this one. This one's a little bit sticky. So I'll put the eyeshadow primer on, and then I'll go in with a blush and put my blush on while my eyeshadow primer is setting up. So this blush is the Benefit Shelly Mini Blush. I have not tried it yet, so this is the first time I'm going to try it, and it's a coral blush, as you guys can hopefully see. And this, I don't know what, well, this brush doesn't have a number, and it's cracking at the end, but it is the e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush, and it's fluffy, but it's also kind of, well, it's really fluffy, but it's thick too. And ooh, I did just clean all my brushes and my sponge, so This is clean. So this color you're seeing is the actual color of the blush and not like 3 different blushes accidentally mixed together. So I kind of take it kind of high. Wow, she's pigmented. Okay. I see you, Benefit. Whoa. Okay. I got that a little bit too much into my hairline. That's pretty. I'm going to try to make this an even application on both sides of my face because I feel like when it comes to blush, I always put more on the first cheek than the second, and I don't know why. It's not on purpose. But that is very pretty. I'm going to dab a little bit more so you guys can see. That's very pretty. I like that. Okay. So, next I am going to do my eyeshadow since my primer has been sitting on my eyelids. I usually use one brush instead of like going back and forth between like a more stiff brush and then like a fluffier one. So this one is the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I think I got this one in one of their holiday sets that they do. So I'm gonna take this middle shade here. It's just a neutral shade, and I'm just gonna pop that all over my lid. And as I was saying in one of my other videos, I tend to take my eyeshadow higher onto my crease, kind of up here onto my lid, even my darker colors or my shimmers, because I have hooded eyes, and I think that's part of the reason why they're harder to see. Like shadows in general are harder to see on me, so I take it up a little higher than maybe somebody else. And I also don't feel like I have that much lid space, so like to work with between like my brow and my lid. So there's that. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with this softer pink. I did swatch these earlier. So you've got this kind of peachy coral and you've got this kind of peach or pink down here. So I'm gonna go in with this top one. I think that's number 1 on the back of this. I'm not really sure how to tell. But I'm gonna just go back and forth like a windshield wiper with this and create some dimension. Hopefully you can see that. I can tell the difference between this eye and the other eye just from the little bit of dimension that I added. Why am I whispering? Oh my goodness. I need to get it together. You guys need to be able to hear me because I'm pretty sure you can only slightly see this. So if you've made it this far, I'm a mess today. And I had caffeine today, so I don't know what it is. But if you've made it this far, thank you very much and congratulations. Because I am not a professional by any means. So the fact that this is going on and going this well is good. It's good. I'm gonna take this shade now, and I guess I didn't really have a plan for this shade, but let's just kind of deepen it up in the outer corner here and kind of take it down the lid a little bit. Since I only kind of did my crease with that lighter shade. Okay, that works. That works pretty well. So I'm gonna take it to the outer corner, and sometimes I kind of get a little messy and take it way too much to my outer corner. But I guess that's okay too. We can just keep blending when that happens. pinks are usually my go-to for eyeshadows and like lip colors, like really soft, pretty petal kind of lip colors, especially. But I'm trying to venture out more. What is up with my eyebrows today? Yeah, I'm trying to venture out a little bit more and use some darker colors. So I'm starting with brown, and I'm gonna go in with that brown shade there, and I'm just gonna try to put it kind of in here in my outer corner here to give me some more depth here. I don't want to go too much. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, sometimes I make random noises when I like screw up or something. And I have a friend who always kind of says that he wants to like record my noises and kind of do a voiceover, um, which I think is funny because he's a voice actor, and so he, I guess, kind of wants to just mimic my noises because they're funny. So if I ever like make a weird like bah! Noise or something like a pterodactyl, just go with it. Just go with it. Okay. I feel like that added a little bit of depth, but I feel like I need a little more brown over here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like my eyes don't match. Okay, they're closer to matching now. I should have put a mirror over here. What am I doing? No one knows. Okay. And the final color that I think I'm gonna go with, since this is kind of a pink look, is this shimmery pink right there. And I usually just tap my brush in like this and sometimes tap a little bit of it off, but mostly just stamp it onto my lid and then come up a little bit since it's harder to see these kind of shadows on me, or shadow in general. It's harder to see that on me. And I should have tight lined my eyes before I did this. I usually don't do um I usually don't do eyeliner like in a traditional way. I usually tight line. So hopefully you guys can see this. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, so I think I'm done with the eyeshadow. But this is the Revolution Ultimate Nudes palette in the light one. I should have mentioned that earlier. It's a new one. I just got it today, so I did already swatch the colors, but I didn't actually try them on. But they are blending pretty well from what I can tell. I should have brought a mirror over here, but I actually don't know where my tiny mirror is. Um, Let me pause this and go try to find it. Okay, I'm back. I could not find like an actual like handheld mirror, but I do have one from this Urban Decay palette, and they're blending pretty well. Like the shadows blend well together, and the color palette, all the colors kind of mesh together well, and I could create a good look with them without having to like use 2 or 3 different eyeshadow palettes to make one look. That would just be kind of annoying. Okay, so normally I tightline my eyes. I'm gonna try to do that for you. I usually tightline because I feel like regular eyeliner looks too intense on me unless it's like a dark purple. I really do like a dark purple eyeliner. Because I feel like it makes the brown in my eyes a little darker, and I like that. So I'm going to try to do this and not poke myself in the eye. I might have to look away from you guys for a second. Okay. I've never tried to do this on camera. Ah, okay. I feel like it might have worked. I'm gonna look away from you guys again. So sorry. Oh, I'm pretty sure I just poked my eye, but that's okay. All right. So I feel like with tight lining, hold on, I can't talk. Yeah. Oh, well, that one definitely worked because I can see it there. So let's try this eye again. Ah, why is it so difficult? Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna actually go do this in front of a mirror and hopefully that'll work better. Okay, I was able to do it after going in my bathroom mirror. And now I'm just gonna use this eyelash comb because I use this instead of an eyelash curler for my mascara. And I don't even remember what I was talking about before, you guys. I feel like it was something to do with eyeshadows. Um, oh no, eyeliner. I feel like normal eyeliner, if I were to do black, looks too dark on me, and so I tightline because it makes my eyes look more open. Excuse me, and they just, I don't know. Like, it's my way to cheat. It's my way to wear eyeliner and not overpower my eye. Because I feel like no matter how skinny the pencil is, this is the Makeup Geek eyeliner in brown, by the way. But no matter how skinny the pencil is, I've even tried like really skinny pencils before. And no matter how skinny it is, the liner isn't thin enough for me, and I feel like it just overpowers my whole entire eyelid. And because my eyelids are hooded, that gives me a smaller space. Um, so I feel like at that point, there's no real point to wear eyeshadow because my eyeliner is going to be so overpowering that the eyeshadow isn't really going to stand out. So I tightline my upper waterline usually only, and that helps to give me some definition and like bigger eyes without overpowering my eyes. Why did I not put my mascara in here? I have the primer in here, which, oh my goodness. I am a mess today, you guys. Honestly. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have my mascara. It is the Bambi Eye. What the heck? I am confusing y'all today. It's the Bambi Eye mascara, the waterproof version, the black one. Um, that's what it is. This is one of my favorites. I think this is the first mascara that I found that I was like, I really love this mascara. This is great. This is awesome. Um, so yeah, so I really like the way it separates my lashes and makes them longer. Because mine like to clump together, and so I like that it separates my lashes, and I feel like they're a little longer. So it looks like I actually have lashes. There we go. I mean, look at that difference. No lashes, lashes. No lashes, lashes. And that's one coat. Sorry. That was my mom checking on me. She knocked, and I wasn't sure if it was her or my dad. So I figured I'd pause it for you guys. But yes, I usually only do 2 coats of mascara because I feel like my lashes don't like a third coat, even with a mascara like this. Why is it getting all over me? I do sometimes have a problem with the mascara getting on my eyelid, but usually that's okay to fix. But yeah, I'm normally a 2 coats of mascara kind of person. Um, and I don't like too much because then it gets clumpy, which is why I'm kind of wiping the excess off of the brush here. Um, and I've been doing that for a long time now. And I'm kind of trying to wiggle the brush so that it gets evenly distributed. And you guys saw me using that lash comb earlier, and that's just to separate my lashes because they like to clump together. And they also, sometimes I'll have like a really short lash or something, and it likes to stick straight down instead of out. So it'll just shoot like this, and then I put mascara on, and then it irritates my eyes. So I have to use the lash comb. And I don't know what brand it is, I'm sorry, but my friend got it for me, I think off of Amazon or something. So that's what I do. I said that I did not want this to be 30 minutes long, but here we are. Okay, the last 2 things I'm going to do are highlighter and a little bit of contour. So this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette, and it's the light one because I am very pale. So it's the light one. Oh, as you can see, I've used this shade for contour, and I've used this shade of highlighter to death. So I'm gonna take this e.l.f. small tapered brush here for my contour, and I'm not big on contour, like I'm not extreme with it, but I need a little dimension. And I start with a little bit and build it up. Okay. I'm going to take it under my chin. And then my forehead. And I just kind of sweep it like this. I might need a little bit more because you can't really see that. Sorry. If you hear any noises, my parents are being kind of loud right now. And I think the JMU game is on today, right now. So if you hear my dad yelling at the TV, that's what it is. So, wow, that was darker. Okay. We're going to blend that out. Don't worry. The other thing is I think sometimes my contour gets a little too low, and then I don't know what to do with it. So, yeah. I do like stick contour, but this powder contour is easier for people like me who I would consider myself a beginner, and I'm sure that they're watching this video. You're like, yes, Matea, you are a beginner, to say the least. So I'm going to take this Wet n Wild fan brush here and use it to do this highlighter. I've used it to death, but it's so good. So I'm just gonna do it like this. This is my favorite part. My favorite parts are highlighter and blush, and then also if I'm doing like a lip look or like a lip color, that's my other favorite part. I'm gonna do my nose. Sometimes I contour my nose, sometimes I don't, and today I decided not to. I didn't even think about it really, but I'm gonna just show y'all. Look at that. that highlight. And you've got highlight on the nose and the cupid's bow. So that would be like my everyday makeup routine. I do not wear makeup every day. My eyes look a little different. I do not wear makeup every day, but when I do, this is what I do. Sometimes I'll use a tinted brow gel, but sometimes I won't. It just really depends on the day and what I feel like. All right, the last thing I'm going to do is use this e.l.f. Oil Control Primer Mist. And I meant to use it before I put makeup on. Like either before or after my first primer. But that didn't happen. It says to shake well and then hold it 8 to 10 inches from the face. And spray evenly on skin. Use prior to makeup application to help prime skin. After makeup application to set makeup or throughout the day to refresh. So, let's go. Okay. It smells kind of weird. I want to say like Play-Doh, but I don't know. It kind of fades quickly. So, it's like you get this smell, like this light kind of scent of Play-Doh kind of stuff, and then it goes away. Oh, goodness, you guys. I am totally screwing this up. I meant to use this NYX finishing powder. So I'm going to just go ahead and try it out. And I'm going to use it, even though I just set my face. We're going to break the rules a little bit. And I'm going to use this mermaidy brush. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's a mermaid brush. I don't know who made it. I'm pretty sure my best friend also got this for me. It came in a set because I'm a mermaid, in case you didn't know. And so she got that for me. Look at how that just mattified my face. That did a good job. This is the translucent shade. And I'll show you guys here in a second. I will show you the packaging. But I get really oily, so I need setting powder. Alright, the NYX HD finishing powder, the translucent one, which is white. So yeah, this video is definitely longer than I wanted it to be, but thank you guys for watching. I just wanted this to be like a get ready with me, do my makeup type of thing, even though I'm not going anywhere anymore. I'm just hanging out around the house. So I hope you guys have a good Saturday night, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.